Hey guys, got another video for you today. So this time we have the tower control boss fight. Just select it like so. Now this game mode has the difficulty options lever, so you can change the difficulty if you want to. I've also updated the game type information, so I highly recommend that you read that before starting. So let's just get our equipment and start the game. As always, make sure you're on at least easy before starting. Otherwise the game will not work. So, as tower control might suggest, the entire point of this minigame is to control one of these 6 towers. Now, every so often, a tower will randomly be selected, and it will show up in the new display up there. So you'll see the these 6 redstone lamp kind of lines up there. The top ones refer to the first row of towers, and the back ones refer to the back row of towers. Now, it can randomly select either one of these 6 towers or nothing. So, you'll notice for a while there it didn't have anything selected. So, that's why nothing was going on. But now that it's selected the back one, I'm standing on the tower. And as you can see from up there, it's the display at the very top is counting in towards the center. So the first time it activated those initial 2, and that took down 2 of the Wither's health. And then once it got to the very center, it took down an additional 1 block of health. Now this isn't the only way to attack the Wither. You can also shoot at the arrow targets, but it can be a bit dangerous because there are mobs dropping down as well, like that. So just be careful and just keep watching the towers so you know which one to stay on. Also, geez, there's like spiders. Oh no, creepers. Never mind. They keep falling off. So just keep avoiding the mobs, attacking them. Wait for it to choose the next tower to control, and keep shooting at the arrow targets. That's pretty much the gist of it. I'll just wait around for one more tower to control to show you a few of the other features, if it will ever go. I'll come back when it actually does a tower. Okay, so as you can see, we have the bottom right tower over here. So we stand on it. It will start to count down up there. Oh no. Okay, so it's starting to count down. If we leave the tower, even for just a little bit, the timer will reset. So as you can see, the whole timer reset, and it didn't get to the first checkpoint, so the Wither didn't lose any health at that point. So you need to make sure you stay on the tower and dodge the Wither's attacks until you take down its health. So that's pretty much it for the minigame. I'll be back in a second to show you the actual redstone. Alright, so I'm back with the redstone. So as you can see from the minimap, a fair bit has changed since last time. So we'll start off up at the top here. So when you start the game, it will send a pulse over here and start off this 3-bit randomizer. You'll notice it just went right then. So what this 3-bit randomizer will do is these dispensers will either shoot at an orange block or an arrow block, so there's a 50% chance that these will turn on. And then it'll just go into a simple decoder. And depending on the output, it'll light up one of the redstone lamp things over here. So as you notice, that one's lit up right now, and it just turned off as well. So it does that, and you'll notice that there's only 6 outputs, even though it's a 3-bit randomizer, which actually has 8 possible outputs from 0 to 7. This one just goes from 1 to 6. So that's where the 25% chance of not having any of those being selected comes in. So when one of them is selected, it also sends a pulse down here, or a constant signal down here. This is just a precaution, so it doesn't send a 1-tick signal downward. Anyway, it sends a constant signal down here and activates one of these pistons. Now, if you're standing on a certain tracker pad, or if the tracker has you on a certain point, then a constant signal will be going down one of these lines. Now, if the one selected up there is the same you're standing on, then the piston that is down here will be activated, or will have a signal from the tracker pads going through it onto this redstone line. Now that redstone line goes all the way up here, up into this little circuit right here. So if you're standing on the correct pad, then this redstone line will be on. So we just do this. You'll notice it goes around this this simple loop, and every time this redstone line turns on, it sends a short signal over here to this counter, and that will count up towards the center of this, or of this top line right there. Of course, if you get off, then it resets. So, if you go on for just a tiny bit of time, let's say around 3 times, and then you get back off and then back on, you'll see it still reset the entire way. So you have to stay on the platform for you to take down the wither's health. That's a pretty simple mechanism. It's just this little red circuit. Fairly simple. So yeah, it's a fairly simple design and concept and all that. It wasn't very hard to make. The only difficult part was, well, it wasn't even difficult. The only time-consuming part, I should say, was just moving all these signals around. That took a little while. But yeah, that's pretty much it for all of it. So yeah, so this is the 4th minigame of Wither Trials. So if you want to have a say in what the last minigame type should be, then leave a comment down below or PM me. I'll choose the one that I think is the best idea, and I'll make it into the last minigame type. Also, I'm going to start work on my next map, so hopefully that'll be coming out fairly soon. I've got some ideas. I think it'll turn out really well. I'll start using command blocks, so it should be really interesting to see what I can do with those. I'm looking forward to trying a bunch of stuff out. So anyway, yeah guys, I'll see you next time.